Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Fitz. Welcome back to Pokemon Dreary version. Last episode, I believe we left off trying to make our way up through the battle tower. So we have Charmeleon at the top of our team, kind of carrying us through, which is kind of nice. And we have some more super potions, so I think hopefully we'll be fine for the rest of the tower. People gave me some tips. You can train up on this girl right here, gain as much money as possible. Keep healing up. You don't have to spend any potions or anything to do so. It might make sense like to even train up to a Charizard, but I don't really want to do that unless necessary, so we're going to go with the team we have and hope we can get through. I know Charmeleon kind of carried us, but I don't think that's too bad. So this is either our third or fourth person. You've gotten past both lower sections of the defense already? That's impressive. Unknown Tower is full of competent guards. That's not to say I'm on guard duty or anything. I'm Zergal, the head scientist here on Unknown Island. You cannot continue moving forward. Darkrai is busy enough as it is. Okay, thanks antivirus. Thank you. Alrighty. Do you see that mechanical abra behind you? I've given it the ability to warp us to and from the tower's main laboratory. Since you're so insistent on barging through here, I'll give you the chance to look around. Alright, my cat's playing with his water. That's all there is to it. We won't be seeing you again. Huh, okay. So we're gonna have to figure out how to escape, I guess. Feast your eyes upon these beautiful machines. These beasts are able to store energy extracted from a Pokemon. How does it work, you ask? Well, you know. I mean, I'm just admiring the darn thing. I don't really have anything to do with its creation. What? He's drinking more water than I've ever seen. Alright. There's a particular concept in the domain of computer science called inheritance. Have you heard of it? Yes. That's exactly how these machines were developed. Each of them simply downloads its properties and functionalities from a master system as sort of a blueprint. A scientist then proceeds to hammer down on specifics of each individual machine. After all, why go through the effort of recreating the same thing over and over again with only a few minor changes to each iteration? All of these machines store extracted energy from a Pokemon, the only difference being the type of energy that was extracted. Interesting, huh? I suppose so. Who are you? I never got a call about this. There's some new recruits recently. Did Zergal send you? Yes. Of course, welcome to Unknown Tower's laboratory. I'm second in command when it comes to research and development. This place was built underneath Unknown Tower's bottom floor in order to preserve our novel technologies in case of something disastrous occurring within the tower above. I mean, like, what if the island got washed away? This wouldn't help too much. As you probably noticed, we have numerous skilled scientists working passionately on all sorts of brilliant gadgets, except that one right above me. Take a look around. I should be getting a call from Zergal regarding your status very soon. Alright. Or maybe not. Who knows? There's more than meets the eye when it comes to interconnecting these machines. Not only are they hooked up to the master system, they're also carefully fused with the relaxation chamber, which provides pressure relief whenever the machines become supersaturated with energy. Speaking of which, I still need to finish setting up the fourth unit over there. All that's left is to install two-factor authentication for extra security. We don't want any random passerby getting any temptations. Those things are lethal at their weakest. Alright, well, I'll keep exploring, but I assume that's the way to go. Take a TM34 Shockwave. Okay, doesn't really help us. Not much space left in the lab for new equipment. Okay. Alright, sorry if that scientist had something to say, but it's kind of hijacked that segment, so let's see. Oh, this guy doesn't know anything either. Okay. Read the Okay. We're able to control 3 attacks: Disable, Dark Void, and Nightmare. Been instructed with the task of installing the fourth and final request Dream Eater. I've already finished. The only operation we're waiting on is the last two-factor authentication. Okay. 4 attacks were produced using the extracted energy of a super powerful Pokemon, making them forces to be reckoned with. I wonder which Pokemon it is. It's not like we know anything about the extraction process down here in the lab. Alright. I mean, Dark Void, the only one could be Darkrai, right? We made the extraction equipment, but it was all shipped to the top floor of the Unknown Tower. Whatever they're doing, it sure is impressive. Okay. TM206 Toxic could be good. Alright. More scientists down there. It's probably probably smart to avoid confrontation. Okay. Alright, so we'll try to break the machine up here. Looks like there's an option to receive a testing device. Sure. Okay. Rest. Is that it? Okay. Apparently rest will be good for us. We could take it over smokescreen. Okay. Do we need any of the others? Maybe Ivysaur take this? Yeah. Oh, I could have taken off poison powder. Oops. That was definitely not smart. Okay. So we got rest, which will help us in the battle. Huh. What else do I do? Whoa. Okay. Didn't even know I could do that. But I'll take it. Time for a break. Okay. So dark in that long corridor. Why wouldn't we want to fill it with something useful? Okay. Kind of a hidden gem. Good that we checked everything. I don't know what to do next. Floor, basement 1, lab space 2, security, conversion cavern. So I guess we'll have to get down there eventually. No, I already talked to you. Okay. Hey, the phone's unplugged. Maybe somebody accidentally bumped into it or something. Plug it back in? Sure. I fixed it. Okay. What else can we interact with? Oh, okay, we did it. Alright, so now that we got the telephone working, excuse me, it sounds like Zergle's Falls finally coming through. Alright. Can we go listen to it with him? He didn't do much talking. Uh-oh. That's not good. Let's run after him, I guess. Oh, okay. No? Huh. What do they want me to do now? Okay, so once we talk to that machine, it's not fixed or something. Now we get all the police. To the police force on lab floor B1, this is Zergle speaking. Throw Fitz into the conversion cavern immediately. Don't screw. Uh-oh. What the hell is... That doesn't sound good. Hopefully Zergle's alright. Wait, why'd he help me? Okay, now I'm just mega confused. We'll take it, I guess. I guess we can keep going up the tower. Maybe Dialga and Palkia helped us out. I assume that was what happened. So let's keep going. I don't know if we've already read this one. Okay. So is Darkrai really going to be the one, or is it going to be Giratina? I don't know. Huh. Alright, that didn't really tell us anything new. And maybe we're at the top now? Have one more story. His friends had always been picked throughout their childhoods. Snot-headed bullies laughed about it at the popular kids' lunch table. Friends were rather short compared to the rest of the kids. They also enjoyed playing video games. Unfortunately, their social skills were not extraordinarily great because of this. His friends were the target. Okay. Bullies were able to label them as easy targets. It was a damn shame. He hated watching it. It's quite the opposite of his friends in terms of social and physical stature. He didn't have to put up with much bullshit himself. However, this didn't make him feel any better. After all, when somebody messes with your closest friends, it's only natural to feel a surging sense of aggression against the aggressors. It was their final day of high school. Their lives were quite splendid at the time, aside from the constant bullying. It had been going on since they began elementary school, back in first grade. Why is this fair, he thought. Where's the reward for toughing out all this horseshit for so long? Those thoughts were constantly present in his mind, as he cared about his friends' mental health and well-being so dearly. He knew how they felt about it, too. It was all a disgusting stain on their childhoods, and for what reason? There was no physical or spiritual reward for this. The bullies would graduate, never have to face retribution for their heinous actions. So he decided. He made his mind up right then and there, on the last day of their high school careers. He was going to beat the living crap out of every last one of them. He thought back on his high school days. He was now 23 years old. Oh, okay. 5 years older than everybody? Since he was supposed to graduate at 18, this would mean his 5th straight year in prison. Oh, that's what he did at the last day of high school got him 5 years? Damn. For such a young man to spend locked behind bars. He committed a crime that day. Oh, Jesus. He murdered 12 kids just before their high school graduation. The act wasn't done out of some mental health disease. It was done I don't think he'll get out after 5 years. Purely out of hatred for those idiotic bullies. He killed all 12 of the kids who picked on his friends throughout their childhoods. His mind started gaining focus on the present again. He sat on a cell bed, unable to move. He had become quite complacent with his situation over time. When he committed the act, he knew the potential consequences. He accepted those potential consequences as possible manifestations of his future circumstances. And so he just sat there. He wasn't ever getting out, so he figured that he would rather just sit there and invest his time into reliving memories. I don't know if that's a good idea. Even so, though, he did have a subtle yearning to experience life again. He wanted to see his friends again. They didn't come? After he did that for them, he was only able to communicate with them through handwritten letters, which isn't reliable or timely, okay? His mind started to race. Every time he thought about experiencing real life again, his mind would always begin to race. Perhaps he really did want to get out of there at some point. And so his wish was granted. His wish was granted on that 5th year, on some random day, at some random time. A shadow appeared. It sat next to him on his creaky cell bed and began to speak. The convictions you hold about morality and how people should live their lives are truly inspiring, Nietzsche. Alright, is this guy a Satanist? Sounds pretty like Satanism. You know, there are so many others out there who have been hurt even worse than your friends from 5 years ago. These people have come together in order to create a brand new society in which immorality has no home. I don't know why I thought immortality. Nietzsche, I'm offering you the chance to lead them into a future full of happiness. You're incredibly powerful, both in physical strength and in your convictions. The choice is yours. Help us craft a new, beautiful world, or remain a dead man here in this cold, contemptuous prison. Good vocab. Okay. So I don't know if that was like Nightmare, Dark Void, and all those, or I don't know what the tie-in is, I guess. So I'm gonna save here, and we'll continue. I don't think we're too far into the game, into the episode, so I think we're good. Got TMO2 Dragonclaw and TM23 Iron Tail. So we can definitely teach those. You're the only one who can learn that. Take it over Scratch. And Iron Tail. I guess Pikachu's fine. Over Tail Whip. Alright. And what does Pikachu have as a electric move? Thunder Shock? Oh, can teach him Shockwave. Alright. I don't know who really makes use of Ice Beam, but it's all good. Let's save now and talk to this guy. You made it. Amazing, Fitz. I watched some of our most competent personnel come down this elevator to try to stop you, but they all failed. But what about Zergle? He was looking quite smug on his way back up. Did you fight him? Did you win? I guess it doesn't matter now. I told you that I would be the one to stop you when we talked earlier. Unknown Tower has a substantial trove of rare candies on the top floor. I went ahead and utilized a few of them. To be honest with you, I never really doubted your ability to get this far, after witnessing your skill during our first battle. I wanted to be certain that I wouldn't lose to you again. Just like I said, it's my duty as a figure of leadership to fulfill my duties. I'm excited, Fitz. This will be a death sentence. Okay. I mean, how high level are you talking here? That's really what I'm asking. Okay. We can deal with that. Let's just Dragon Claw. It's okay. I think he had healing items last time, which definitely made it more difficult. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. We got the attack raise, which is what I was hoping for. We hurt ourselves, so we will Super Potion up. Alright, the fact that I assume he has a fire move, he just doesn't want to use it. I'm really not sure. We have the attack boost now. It's going to help a lot. We'll make sure we're high. That's too bad. He got us a little more damage than we would have liked. But we do hit through, and we should be not confused after this, so I think we're looking pretty good. Executor. Okay, he's higher level. We finally snap out, we're at +1. Executor is a special defensive Pokemon, so that does a lot. We get to flinch. Didn't even know I could do that. Not holding up. Oh, okay, yeah, Fire Fang. Can burn and flinch, that's right. Okay. Got the crit the second turn, that's alright. Dragonair, we'll take at +1. Dragon Claw. Should do like 90%. Yeah. Okay, that's fine with me. I don't think they usually have like quick attack or anything, so. Another KO, and Monley gets a level. That's good. And Gengar, hopefully we outspeed. We probably won't though. Shadow Sneak, okay. I want to paralyze this thing, for sure. Shadow Punch. Damn. Okay. Did a lot of damage. Is it physical in this game? Because that's kind of crazy. I can't Toxic you. Huh. Okay. Can survive another, so it's fine with me. I think we'll just stall him out. Yeah, we'll do this. Wait, what? Why'd you do that? That's not cool. Okay. Sacrifice Serena too. And can Tail Whip. He's saving his PP effectively. Now he's only down to Paypack, so it's actually doing nothing. I assume he doesn't have more healing. There we go. Good job, Ivysaur. Incredible. I'm left speechless. I told you last time, I don't really like to fight like this. I ran into some trouble early on in my life, and circumstances just happened to land me in this position, leading the vast majority of people here on Unknown Island. I believe in the intentions of what our group is trying to achieve here. However, the means by which we're going about it is questionable, to say the least. You seem to have a dominant sense of justice. We're similar in that respect, Fitz. It's just that justice isn't a universal concept. I mean, what entails justice isn't the same from person to person. You don't even have to look across different cultures. Justice varies from person to person, even between closest of friends. So your friends didn't like that you killed 12 people? What are you going to do now, Fitz? It seems like, to me, that you're going to pursue your definition of justice. let me give you some guidance then. This elevator will take you directly to the top floor of Unknown Tower. Darkrai resides there. He will likely be your final confrontation. Fitz. This group is performing one of the largest operations in history. You should know that Darkrai isn't going to treat you kindly. Oh, and I believe Zergle is still up there for whatever reason. Anyway, my point is that you'll need to be prepared before launching an effort to overcome the top floor. I'll be heading up there as well. I need to report back to Darkrai that I failed my mission. Huh? It's not working. The elevator isn't allowing me to enter. Did something happen on the top floor? Only Zergle is able to do something like this. What's going on up there? Okay. So I'm going to heal first. But we'll continue. And I think we'll hopefully finish up this game right now. Oh, we're going to get stopped. Great, thanks, Abra. Oh, hi there. I'm just going to report some test data to Zergle. The elevator's broken. That's strange. The elevator's never broken in the past. Zergle's the only one who has the ability to shut off voluntarily. So maybe it's not actually broken? Regardless, this test data is paramount to our success. We've finally been able to observe direct behavioral alterations in wild Pokemon by the use of our revolutionary brainwashing gadget. Zergle will be ecstatic. Maybe I'll hold off on delivering the news until the elevator's up and running. These machines here actually control various electronic systems throughout the tower. Perhaps one of these suckers is connected to the elevator in some fashion? I wouldn't know since I never looked into it. Darn, if I only had been a little more curious during my time here, I might have been able to give the elevator a manual jump start. Okay. I'll heal first. But I assume that will work. Number grid on the console that ranges from 0 to 5. Okay. Sure. Nothing seemed to... Whoa. Got a Porygon. Okay. No. Huh. Okay, do we go up to another floor then? Maybe they all have to be working? Okay. Okay, so I assume it's how many dots are up above it. Maybe that worked. So the elevator should be working again. Alright, let's check and see. There we go. It worked, finally. How'd you know? Eavesdropping or something? Anyway, I'll be up on my way. Alright. Oh, just the scientists seem to give us any info we want. Alright. See what we can do. I'll save here, just in case. Fitz, you made it. You really cheated your way out of the lab, didn't you? The Abra that warped you to safety was coerced into helping you escape. Even though the Abras are all mechanical, they still function based on a survival chip, which allows them to make rational decisions based on the goal of self-preservation. It would suck to lose one of them after all. But now you're here, and ready to fight, I assume? You don't stand a chance at winning, though. Not even Palkia could assist you without being captured. That's right. Palkia showed up after I sent you to the lab. That beast threatened my expensive Abra with destruction if it didn't save you. I had to shut down the elevator at that point in order to keep distractions to a minimum, while myself and Darkrai detained Palkia. Enough chatter. Almost all of our laboratory gadgets are ready to go. The energy extractors, energy launchers, brainwashing machines. Once I delete you, there will be nobody in our way. Alright. He's gonna delete us like Matt Hardy. Hopefully he doesn't have Palkia on his team. That would be kind of a buzzkill. But we have Electabuzz here. I'll go into Ivysaur, I think. That doesn't do too much. By too much, I mean it still does a lot. That's fine. I don't mind being paralyzed at all. We didn't hit though. He's gonna heal. That's toxic again. Oh, hyper potion. Okay. Well, he's gonna die very quickly then. Gonna get level 23. Alakazam. Yikes. Okay. That's a task for Charmeleon here. Fire Fang. X special. Okay. I don't like that. Might be able to sweep us. Ah, not cool. Psybeam. Confused. Of course he did. Buddha's gonna die. Karina's gonna die. 200. We will take that. Could have choice banned Charmeleon, I suppose. That would make lots of sense. Fire Fang. Nice. Alright, can't disable me through the past. Alakazam. Not cool. Okay, level 32. Try and learn Flame Burst. I don't know which is more powerful. I'll keep the physical attacks. Magneton. Okay. It's Revenge. Okay, we just die. Apparently. It's unfortunate. Get the flinch. Okay. No, this can't be. Wait, where's Neetst? Why isn't Neetst here? He could take you down for sure. Sorry to tell you the bad news, bud. God, you're stronger than I expected, but you're nothing against Darkrai. Darkrai, we extracted your energy to use in our experiments. Are you still feeling weakened? You must have a plan to deal with this kid, don't you? I don't think so. Our founders must have planned for something like this. Dreary, Aphrodite. Oh. I don't think that was part of the plan. Okay, let's go heal again. Seems kind of annoying to have to go back and heal each time, but I guess this is the only way that I've seen. Alright. I think it's the Charmeleon show. I heard there's some rare candies. I'd love to get in on that. If we can get a Charizard, I'd feel pretty comfortable about our chances. We definitely don't have 4 rare candies offhand. Oh, we have 3. Come on. Voice band doesn't really help anybody. We can give this to you, and you can take that. Alright. Wait, do we actually follow that guy? That nutcase? Okay. Well, we found the rare candies, huh? Okay. Hyper Beam. Rare candy. This isn't as many as I expected, I'll be honest. So we're gonna get a Charizard for sure. Does anyone want Hyper Beam? We'll look at your special attack in a sec. Where are they? Okay. I assume most people's maybe have level 36 Pokemon, but shouldn't be much higher than that. I assume Darkrai will be 40. We probably need Ivysaur to get the bulk here, but Pikachu could be helpful as well. I don't know. Tough call. I think I'll take Wing Attack over Metal Claw. It's because it's stab. And we can give the remaining to Ivysaur. Leech Seed and Toxic. Pretty valuable. So, let's see. Are you looking for Darkrai? Perhaps he's taking some time to heal or something. Since you're not going to last much longer, would you like to hear about my operations under Darkrai's rule? Alright, I'll say yes. That lab of ours is stacked with some of the most incredible technologies. The equipment for all of it was shipped straight from Fuego Ironworks in Sinnoh, while their designs and implementations were conducted solely by the genius members of my research and development team. Floor B1 of the lab houses energy cells, which are able to safely and reliably store Pokemon's energy. By energy, I mean any Pokemon attacks or moves. Not only can our energy cells store that energy, they can also focus and launch it whenever we please. But how do we get a hold of that energy in the first place? This is where energy extractors come into play. Energy extractors serve one purpose, to extract energy from a Pokemon. Energy is sifted into an energy cell, suddenly ready to be used. It's really novelty at its finest. I've been saying energy too much, so let's move on to floor B2. It houses the Brainwash Supply, I think it said. Although its name implies a sort of small bottle of spray, it actually is a machine about as big as this room that we're standing in now. Brainwash spray machine serves to continually produce a certain gas that has addictive component to it. What's interesting is that when it's inhaled by a Pokemon, it causes the Pokemon to be dramatically more tame. You could say it functions as sort of a depressant. Being able to tame masses of wild Pokemon and tap the gas's addictive property, we can potentially take control of all wildlife in the soon-to-be vacant Kanto region. Interesting. You can see how everything's falling into place. I was instructed by the founders to vacate the area by means of force. I knew that Kanto was filled with impressive trainers, so instead of using Pokemon to scare people away, I used science, and it worked. It's amazing to behold. My only confusion about the endeavor is what the founders are planning to do with this new land of emptiness. Okay. Huh. No, I don't want to hear it. Okay. We got teleported back. I didn't even mean to fall there. But it seemed to work out. TM12 Taunt. I don't know if I love that. This is absolutely insane. Darkrai and Zergle, they actually managed to obtain Palkia, the ruler of space. Wonder if they're planning to use Palkia in some way. Zergle had mentioned that the detainment was only defense against Palkia's attacks, but I wouldn't be surprised if the energy extractors were utilized on this beast. I managed people, passed down instructions, strengthened camaraderie. See this disastrously powerful beast detained like this makes me question my own level of power in this hierarchy. Fitz, I'll tell you something nobody besides myself, Zergle, and Darkrai know. You've been inspirational to observe, and so I'll thank you with the gift of knowledge. The leader of this group, the mastermind behind this organization full of rebels, is not Darkrai. Alright, it's Giratina for sure. Darkrai does not reside at the top of the chain. Darkrai is a proxy between the true driving force and the members of this organization. We typically just call them the founders, since it's imperative that their identities be kept secret. However, I'll break that rule just once. The founders of this organization are Dreary and Aphrodite. Okay. They work behind a veil of obscurity in order to protect themselves in the case that they don't succeed in their operations. I know you're looking to pick a fight with Darkrai, but be aware that if you somehow manage to push through Darkrai's defenses, you'll likely find yourself face to face with your true enemies. Okay? Gah, Fitz, forgive me. After Darkrai took you from the power plant, I tried my best to find you. My search led me here, to this mysterious unknown island. I watched you climb the tower, Fitz. I was only rooting for you until you were warped to the underground lab. I knew I had to do something. I knew I had to keep my promises of assisting you in saving this dimension, so I coerced an Abra on the top floor into warping you back out of the laboratory. It was then that I was hit by some incredibly powerful forces. I'm sorry, Fitz. I can't break this position. No matter what I do, I can't seem to move my body. Fitz, I need you to hurry and defeat Darkrai. Discover what's really going on here and put a stop to all of this nonsense. We still strongly believe in you, both myself and Dialga. Damn, that's kind of sad. Alright, I'll try my best. Doesn't sound good. A little smaller than I expected. You made it, Fitz. Perfect. I'm Darkrai. Welcome to my tower. I'm in charge of this organization. The attack on the power plant, the headaches, the pain, the disappearances, the deaths, the rainstorm. It was all for a greater good. It means to a brilliant end. You don't understand the half of it all. Yet you stand in front of me after breaking through to the top floor of my tower. I dragged you here from the power plant in order to make certain that you wouldn't be able to cause any more distractions. However, it looks like my guards couldn't perform well enough. That's true. I suppose I'll have to be the one to end your life. Aphrodite, lend me your strength. Alright, but don't make him too strong, Aphrodite. Be fair, please. Alright, so he's going to start with Nidoqueen. Level 27. We'll just stay in. We're going to Fire Fang. Super Fang, okay. Not ideal, but we'll take it. Nothing a super potion can't fix. Got a crit. Beautiful. Okay, Vaporeon. I think we gotta go Ivysaur here. Just Leech Seed. Aurora Beam does a lot. Let's have Serena take that. And would he Aurora Beam again? He's gotta have something else, yeah. Perfect. Alright. Baited and outsmarted. Okay. Take this opportunity to heal up Ivysaur. It's fine. Let him hit us with a takedown. Missed. Okay. We'll take this opportunity to heal up Charizard too. Just baiting and switching. That's all it takes. Kinda hits his takedowns. Did we outspeed? I forget. Is that really worth risking? I don't think so. Okay. I'm going to Pikachu here. Okay. I knew you would have missed. I might have played that differently, but that's alright. Trying to learn Slam. Oh, thanks. Okay. Wigglytuff is just a normal type, I believe, in this game. I mean, he's got to be faster than me, right? We can try to jump kick. Oh no, we outspeed. Okay. It's fairy type. Shoot, I'm dead. I am more than dead. Okay. Fine. Alright. What does he want to do to me? I don't even know. Disable? Okay. It's Leech Seed. That all you got? Okay, I don't mind that. Nice. I think without the crit we probably don't KO there. Mr. Mime. Alrighty, I think Charizard's best there. I got rid of Metal Claw. That's unfortunate. Get the burn. Do we get the flinch? We do. Oh my god, what a killer. Full heal, that's fine. Is he gonna have Darkrai as his final Pokemon, or is he just battling with random Pokemon he found in Kanto? Venusaur, okay. Doesn't have to make sense, does it? Alright, good thing we trained up a Charizard. That worked out kind of nicely. We're just gonna keep getting flinches because it's the luck we're having. Nope. Alright. Actually doesn't do anything. So we'll take that. Alright, I didn't think Charizard was going to be overpowered, but it's actually pretty good. I thought we were going to face some real high level stuff. Aphrodite, it wasn't enough. I can't lose. Aphrodite said it was impossible. That woman may have become a corrupt murderer, but even I, someone who was taken advantage of, am able to admit that when the founders make a statement, it cannot be overridden. I've been unable to overcome their power, but that doesn't mean I'm just a simple proxy. Fitz, I'll show you what my being is worth, okay? Well, I wished you didn't. Oh, he has Mew. Was it gonna transform? I kind of want to scout for transform. Let's go into Serena. Please, please transform. Thunderbolt. Okay. Interesting. I assume he is psychic as well, which makes this very difficult. I have to hope he statics himself, or we could get the T-Wave off. He does have psychic. Well, damn. Alright, Hitmonlee's got to be our proxy here. Allow the psychic to happen. We could make him run out of psychics, I guess. Then Ivysaur should win. Yeah. The other two moves don't have any secondary effects, so I just got a Fire Fang. Hope I flinch or something. He's not that high level, but it is a Mew. Okay, he's got leftovers. I definitely need a flinch or a few misses. Whew! Skillful dodges. This battle can definitely become a challenge otherwise, I'm sure. Alright. Probably running low on Fire Fang, but that's alright. How could this happen? Who are you? Come on, just show me your true form already, Darkrai. Who are you, Fitz? No. Who am I? Excuse my burst of anger. I was just so passionate about my own goals, about my own vision for the future. My home was on New Moon Island in the Sinnoh region. I hated that place. No real life existed on that Dawn Island. I wanted a change, so I decided to wander Sinnoh in search of a new home. Couldn't help eavesdrop on the humans' conversations around me. As I listened to the more and more chatter, the same theme kept resurfacing: unfairness. A lot of people out there were struggling to fit in. They had talent and ambition, but lacked the trust and the respect of others to make a name for themselves. It was around this time that I realized what kind of a home I was searching for, one full of life and happiness. I wanted to see everybody prosper. I wanted to see everybody given the opportunity to capitalize on their talents. So I crafted a sort of strategy. I would find an island somewhere that was entirely unknown to humans. Maybe unknown island. Someplace where I can build a utopia, and nobody from the outside world could intervene. I began searching the oceans. It was a painfully bright and sunny day. Soon enough, I came across a man on a boat. He was starving. It looked like he was about to die. I looked around once more and saw a rocky island in the distance. I thought that island might have some berries, so I put the man to sleep, steered him in the right direction. I was curious about his past, what had brought him out to the vast expanses of the ocean, so I used my Dream Eater to see his thoughts. It was the same thing, Fitz. He had run away from his homeland and family in Sinnoh in order to find a place where he was appreciated. His name was Dreary. We started building on that island. We wanted to construct a sort of base of operations. The goal was to scope out a vacant landmass for starting our new lives. It was around that time when I recruited my second friend, Aphrodite. The three of us worked hard every day to plan out the details and recruit more and more rejected people from around the world. And eventually, Unknown Island came to be. But now, what has happened? Things aren't the same. How'd they become more powerful? Aren't the same as they used to be. How could circumstances have changed so quickly? Dreary and Aphrodite, what happened? They just turned their backs on the blueprints? They began developing strange new gadgets that would do the tedious work for them? I didn't understand what they meant at the time, so I trusted them. But now it's different. Their plans weren't so trustworthy after all. Instead of searching for a vacancy somewhere in the oceans, they began evacuating Kanto by force. They're strong, too. I didn't want to allow them to hurt so many people, but I was no match in the end. They used their machines to extract my energy and use my superstar-charged attacks against the residents of Kanto. Dark Void, capable of putting anybody to sleep, if they fall deeply enough, may be warped to Conversion Cavern, a place of re-education, as the founders would define it. Nightmare, capable of instilling terrible headaches in humans, making them want to vacate the region as fast as possible. Disable, capable of damaging a person's sense of reality. Somehow the scientists made it have the effect of creating the illusion of a rainstorm, for the sake of driving residents out of Kanto even quicker. Finally, Dream Eater, which is what has the power to murder those who wish to remain in the region. We had similar goals, but different means of achieving those goals. And now it's like this. I'm a slave to the founders. Or at least one of the founders, Dreary. I assume we jumped in our own volition. So I'm going to save again. Oh, we got healed. Thank you very much, Dreary. I appreciate that. I love this song. It sounds so happy. There's just something so regal about it. Like a wonderful summer's morning in a magnificent castle. Aphrodite, what do you think? The song. Do you like it? Can you hear it from beyond the grave? You were wonderful. I can't thank you enough. She died? What? You made our dreams finally come true. And now I have Darkrai, Zergle, and Nietzsche. Oh, and soon we won't even have to deal with you, Fitz. Soon you'll be gone, just like Aphrodite. You two are similar, actually. You both tried to take advantage of me. Fitz, You must understand. Slip-ups in this kind of operation are not tolerated. Neither are intruders. I'm both, I guess. Care to take a look? I'm gonna save. People said to try it both. So I'll go with no. Aha, you're being shy. Silly. Go ahead and take a look. Okay, I guess it didn't matter. Here lies Aphrodite, my partner, my assistant, my traitor. Dreary. Oh, what the hell? This is how we delete distractions. I'm sorry, Fitz. There's a brand new world out there, just waiting for me. Alright, well thank you guys so much for watching. I think, yeah, at the end Dreary maybe should have faced the camera. Maybe have more impact, because they were kind of breaking the fourth wall most of the game. But I appreciate you guys watching this playthrough. It was a lot of fun. Definitely a different game than almost every other one we've played. And I wanted to keep playing so we'd reach the end effectively. But yeah, kind of sad, you know, about real people's lives. But then warped a little bit. You're dead. Congratulations. Thank you. Alright, so we'll let the credits play for a bit, but I assume it's just the default. So yeah. Oh, okay. He just kind of walked over us. So created by Anthroid. So thank you, Anthroid. And some other people that are really good at mapping and scripting and all that. Pretty well-known people for their tools and stuff. Of course, Game Freak and Nintendo. Thanks for YouTube supporters and commentators for the occasional boost in morale. Yeah, well, thank you so much, man. This game was awesome. I think we might have talked in the comment section on like an early beta. This is so unique that I think it has a lot of potential, and now that's in like the ROM hacks studio section, I think, and that it's complete, I think a lot of people will give it a try. So I'm definitely hopeful for the future of this game. Hope to see more of Anthroid's ROM hacking potential in the future. So we can keep going through this. Started ROM hacking a decade ago. That's awesome. Thanks, Fitz, for playing my game. Alright. Of course. If you have any suggestions for improvement, drop a comment on Dreary's community thread, and I'll be sure to take a look. Hope you enjoyed playing as much as I enjoyed making Dreary. Awesome. I'm gonna leave it there, guys. And yeah, it's always a weird feeling ending a playthrough. Means a lot to me that there's some great content creators out there making these games, and have been able to keep my channel going for 5 years or more with pretty much all of my content. So thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye bye.